Hey, you guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Steven, accompanied by Queen Taylor, and today we're going to be taking a look at some more Dara Ó Briain. Dara Ó Briain, and this is learning how to drive in the UK. This was a recommendation that came from one of our Patreon members, so thank you so much. This came off of our Spin the Wheel that we do every weekend. Check it out if you haven't seen that yet. It's really sweet.
It's pretty fun.
It's pretty fun, you guys. So we're about to go to the UK in about a year, so learning how to drive is important to us because maybe we'll be on the roads. That's a scary thought.
That's a very scary thought.
Because you guys don't use miles per hour, right? Do they use miles per hour? I don't know. Guys, leave down in the comments. What do you guys use? All right, we're going to hop on over to the video and get started. You look so puzzled. Like, what do they use?
Well, they use kilometers instead of miles.
Yeah, so it's kilometers. So it's not like 70 miles an hour here is going to be different there, right? 70 kpm? Okay, we'll figure it out. I'm getting death stares over here. She's daggering my face. Do you see the blood coming out, you guys?
I just don't know.
It's quite cool. You're very strict about stuff in this country. You've got laws for everything. There's a Road Traffic Act, 1988, includes a law which says you may not drive a car in the UK while operating a handheld microphone. An unbelievably specific law, which is clearly because of one sham which is driving around going, "How are you? Hey, you're looking very well. Good to see you. Love the hat, Mary. Love the hat." Hang on a second. Hello, officer. What? Well, there's no law against it. Oh, there is? Oh. And now there is a law against it because you're terribly prescriptive in this country. You think things are all legal or illegal. That's the way it works for you. And there's a line, bang, that's good, that's not good. Not the way we do things in Ireland. In Ireland, we have a greater appreciation of the greyness in the human condition between the white and the black, of the arbitrary, of the vagueness, of the fuzziness of human behaviour. There are 3 states of legality in Irish law. There is all this stuff here, which comes under "that's grand." Then it moves into now, don't push it.
Now, don't push it.
Right, you're taking the piss. That's where the police sweep in, right? So I drove for years, but finally had to do the test. You know, when you're older, it's a different experience. I mean, my friend with the ambulance thing, what age were you?
18.
You were 18, look, whatever. By the way, as a teenager, did you find it a bit embarrassing being in the stupid-looking car?
I was taught by the Air Force.
You were taught by the Air Force? My Lord, you have a backstory we didn't even get close to asking about. Why were you taught?
18?
Why did somebody leave you outside an Air Force base in a reed basket as a child? Did all the officers gather around and go, "We shall raise him as our own"? And then have a pact where they all went like that. Oh, we agree? All right, Air Force, go! That does make them sound like a gay crime-fighting team. Air Force, go, go, yeah! Sorry, you were taught by the Air Force? Was it actual cars, or was you taxied planes up and down, and then they'd like on runways and the lights would stop and you'd have to sit in your F-14 jet and then find the bite spot, find the biting point in the jet. Now indicate where's the blind spot of the jet is everything over the wing over there, right? I'm presuming all this shit. It was just a car.
Land Rover.
A Land Rover.
Really? Land Rover.
What, was there any other unnecessary levels of difficulty they wanted to include? Did you have to do it in the middle of the night under gunfire or something like that? You still have to do like a civilian driver's test.
Civilian driving test, yeah.
But did you go in like the Land Rover?
Yeah.
Was it like, you know, Ford Escort, Land Rover, Ford Escort. So which car would be yours? Man dressed head to toe in camouflage gear and wings. Take a wild guess. Okay, can you read out the registration number? Yes, it's KILLU. Go. Where are we at? The best thing about learning to drive at 34 is, did you ever stall the Land Rover?
Yes.
Yes, you did. I presume nobody behind you went, "Bah." Nobody does that to a Land Rover here with RAF written across it. I said, "Jesus, get out of the way. Get out of the way." Like, as the door opens and they all go, go, fum, and then jump onto it. When you learn to drive at 17, yes, it is embarrassing. When you stall the car the first time, like whatever, watch out for this, my young friend. It's mortifyingly embarrassing, right? Because you
So have you ever stalled a car before?
No.
Really?
Yeah. Have you?
Have you had a manual? Have you ever drove a manual car
No.
before? Oh, I've stalled a car before.
You have?
We were actually in the same kind of scenario. We were trying to learn how to drive for the first time, and I stalled the hell out of it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I never, I just never have. I had a friend that was going to teach me. She had a stick shift manual, and she was going to teach me how to drive it. And I got in the driver's seat, and then she was explaining it to me, and I was like, I don't want to do this. And I got right back out, and I was like, I'm good with my automatic.
All right.
It just seemed like, I don't know, it just stressed me out. I thought I was going to break her car, so I was like, no.
Stall friends. Let's back it up so we can get to the stall part.
Stall the car the first time, like whatever. Watch out for this, my young friend. It's mortifyingly embarrassing, right? Because you do think at 17, because, you haven't been around the block, you think, Jesus, I am holding up the entire world at this stage. All traffic has halted because of me. And there's a helicopter floating above my head, radioing the news into radio stations going, well, it's all going very well, but one idiot has stalled the car. And there are pregnant women having children behind him who can't get to hospitals, and it's a nightmare, right? At 17, you stall a car, somebody goes beep behind you, you panic, and you start pressing every button in the car, and turning things and moving things and stamping things, and the windscreen wipers are wildly going left and right, and the radio's coming on and off, and it's a nightmare. Not when you're 34. Second lesson, I stalled the car at the lights. Didn't quite get the biting point. Chug-a-chug car stopped. A guy in a BMW behind me, like a half a second later, just goes, "Brrr," really, really loudly and really rudely, right? If I was 17, I might have fallen apart. At 34, you have a bedrock of confidence that's built up over the years. I didn't panic. I calmly put on the handbrake, got out of the car, walked back to the man in the BMW, went, is there a problem here, champ, is there? And your man went, I was just thinking that you hadn't quite left from the lights. You're a lot bigger than I was expecting you to be. Yeah, I am a lot bigger. And you're right, I haven't quite left from the lights with the kind of a greyhound out of a trap kind of speed that you were hoping for here. But let's have a look at the entire situation here. Are there any clues, perhaps, in what we see in front of us here as to why I might not have been as fast as other drivers? Take, for example, the giant pyramid of L's on top of the car. What do you think the L might stand for in this situation? Does it mean, warning, driver is lackadaisical? Or need to be reminded of the urgency of your trip? Or does it mean, hey, the guy in this car is louche? I'm likely to be sitting there going, I do not like this green. Let us wait for another green. So satisfying to be able to do that. And then you think of all the other things that at 34, you'd love to go back. Any of those ridiculous run-ins you had as a 17-year-old, whether with your first boss or with people in your class, anytime when you came out lesser and now you realize, geez, I didn't have to put up with that. Or women with the best will in the world, you're wonderful creatures. But Jesus, you scared the shit out of me at 17. I'd be in bed with a woman at 17 and if things would go wrong, I would panic. And I start pressing everything and moving things and shooting things around and the head's going wildly left and right. Not anymore. Now I just calmly pull out. I walk around. I go, is there a problem here, champ? Is that? Yeah, I was just thinking, you're a lot smaller than I was expecting.
Hi, this is Dara Ó Briain. This is my YouTube channel, so subscribe and like to get more funny clips.
Thank you, Dara. That was wonderful. I actually really like Dara.
Yeah.
I'm surprised that we're seeing more of him getting recommended to us because I thought he was a one and done kind of comedian that was like, here's like one of his funny clips.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and we actually got a plethora of things from Dara, and I really enjoy him. So I'm not like mad about that at all.
Yeah, he's definitely not one that when we've covered other comedians, one that a lot of people recommended by any means. But when we did our first introduction to him, which is all we've had so far, we've got a lot of good feedback from people that really liked him. So,
and he's very eccentric, and he's very fast.
Yeah.
It's very quick and witty, and
Mhm.
I really enjoy that about him.
I agree with that.
Especially for being an Irish boy, right?
Mhm.
Like it's really good. You guys, let us know down in the comments what you thought about this whole performance. And yeah, do you have anything else you want to add?
I would just also like to know if anybody has any fun experiences like that with driving, where you've been in a situation where either you stalled a car or what, where you just kind of panicked like that.
Or if you've ever were in bed with a woman and panicked.
Or that too.
Let me know how that went.
Just don't get flagged in YouTube.
Don't get flagged, you guys. But all right, that's our time. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.